White folks changing history is nothing new in history. You know, when I went to school in Virginia, like the cradle of fucking slavery, I felt funny all the time, actually sitting in class because my family is from Virginia, you know what I'm saying? But my dad was in the military and we traveled all over the place. I was born in California, my sisters were born in Japan. And then by the time I was like 10, we got stationed at Fort Lee, Virginia. Yeah, Fort Lee, named after General motherfucking Lee of the Confederates. Yeah, this is where we were stationed at. And then I lived in Prince George, Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Mind you, I didn't grow up around there. You know what I'm saying? So when I got there were black and white kids going to school. But a lot of the kids' parents grew up in that area. Mind you, my people grew up on the other side of the James River in a county called Henrico, right? So I have family in Henrico, in a county called Charles City, Providence Forge, New Kent, Richmond, the whole area. I'd really like to say that a lot of people, in one way or the other, in this area are related due to the slave trade. Now, when I'm sitting in school in Prince George, I feel like, now I could be wrong, but I feel like a lot of people were descendants of slaves, and then the white people, perhaps descendants of slave owners. So a lot of these people knew each other and knew each other's kids. I was new, you know what I'm saying? I got there in like the fifth grade. Now, when it comes to history, historically, white people change history. They make the history look like they invented everything. And when I was young, I thought Egyptians were white because I watched a movie with this lady, I forgot her name, Elizabeth Taylor, where she played Cleopatra, a white lady playing Cleopatra. And then when you look at all the movies like Ben-Hur and all those old movies about the Bible, there was white people playing roles of people from a darker place. So it was white people playing the roles of basically black people. The Bible, everybody in the Bible is black. It comes from a black place. The Jews in Jerusalem, there were blacks in Jerusalem before you so-called people are occupying the place. I don't even know where the fuck y'all come from, but you're not the original Jews. The original Jews are black. And if you go to some of the structures in Jerusalem and you look at these walls and stuff, you see black people on the walls. You dig what I'm saying? It's history. So the changing of history is inevitable when it's in the hands of white people. So Trump going in there to get rid of all the records and all the proof and things that black people did. This is nothing new, and it is to be expected by motherfucker weaker beings. You dig what I'm saying? Because what's happening is, through the YouTube and all these other channels, a lot of truths are coming out about what black people did. It's to the point where you say aliens did it because you don't want to believe that we actually did it. Perhaps black people are the aliens to this planet. Perhaps we came from somewhere else, came here, and then built this motherfucker up. But we do know one thing. We built this motherfucker up. From the rooter to the motherfucking tutor. Blacks built this motherfucking world. And our evidence is everywhere. Now, to the Native Americans, we are the Native American. We were here before everybody else is. So I know you got the Indians with the feathers and all that talking about. I just heard where they said that America is really Egypt and the Mississippi is the Nile. I don't care. Maybe it is. I don't know. But what I do know is we was here before all of that happened. Now, they say that they found this hammer in Texas that was used by the Indian. No, it was used by black folks. Because this whole country, you got the Omax. The Omax was here way before all you people was here. You know what I'm saying? And we got proof of that. We got these big heads. You know what I'm saying? So they was here before everybody was here. Nobody wants to talk about it. Nobody want. You know why everybody's mad at blacks? Because we are amazing. We are amazing. I'm not saying nobody else isn't amazing. We all have our amazing traits, but we are truly amazing. Now, the best thing that you can do is try to divide us and try to wipe out our motherfucking history. So look, you got all these devices, thumb drives and all that. You should go online right now and download all this information about black people and the great things that we have done so you can show your kids, because it's not going to happen in school. You know what I'm saying? If you're not an educator, I'm not going to say if you're not smart, but you could, because smart is in the eye of the beholder. When I was in school, we had these wings where it'd be slower, a lower education for the people they deem slow. But yet, a lot of people who are deemed slow turn into millionaires and billionaires. You understand? So the educational system doesn't prove that you can make it in life. It just proves that motherfuckers is idiots and like to put people in different boxes. If your intelligence level, like in reading, isn't that strong or whatever, and you need your kids to learn, you go find an auntie, a cousin, somebody who can teach these kids. If you're not good at math, but your cousin is, you get them to teach the kids. History should be taught by everybody, and all the good things, all the bad things should be documented and saved on a drive or something, just in case they burn more motherfucking history or try to delete more motherfucking history. What they want is the country to be dumb. You dig what I'm saying? What they want is to wipe out all the old people and then have the little kids just around and just tell them anything like they told us just anything. You know what I'm saying? Because if you wipe out all the adults and you just tell the children whatever the fuck you want to tell them, they're going to grow up with that in their head and thinking that that is true until somebody else shows them something different. And that's what America is. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to prove things that happened 200 years ago if we wasn't there and if we didn't have a whole bunch of history and documents. In Richmond, Virginia, they burnt damn near all the records, making it hard to trace and track who's who, what's who, and who did what to who, and who did what and why and how, just to cover their tracks for future. You dig what I'm saying? So, what am I saying? I'm saying that motherfuckers will do anything to hide the truth of true greatness. And it'll be weaker people doing this shit. Yeah. Now I'm probably gonna get a whole lot of hate for this and shit. But from, I don't know, Asians, blacks, whites, Mexicans, whoever, somebody's gonna hate this because that's just the nature of human beings, to like and to hate. But if you do like, subscribe, follow, hit the notification bell. You know what I'm saying? Now, I got nothing but love in my heart for everybody, but I definitely got love for my people. You know what I'm saying? And maybe it might be some white people who say some crazy shit back to this, but they're playing with you too. See, what I noticed about white people is they try to make it seem like we're the savages. Who kills people over a damn dinner or breakfast? Who kills people while they're in meetings? Who bombs fucking nations while sitting in a damn recliner? Who poisons waters? You know what I'm saying? Who fucks with the weather? Who has chemtrails all over this country, clouding the sky up? Ain't no black man. Ain't no black woman. Ain't no black boy. We are stewards of the planet Earth. We love this earth. You know what I'm saying? If you had to say one race was a cancer to the planet, what race would you say that is? You wouldn't say the color of, you wouldn't say it's the people, the black people. What are we doing? We don't have smokestacks that emit cautious fumes. We don't have nuclear plants, nuclear bombs. You know what I'm saying? mass chemical agents. We don't have none of that. All we have is love in our heart that you done stomped on and motherfucking chewed up. But listen, doesn't matter. You can do what you gotta do. But in time, time will do what it gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Now we're just finding out in Egypt that under the damn pyramid, it's fucking 2 miles down and perhaps cities and all types of strange shit, going on. And black people built it. Y'all ain't built that shit. Like that. You're gonna have these off theories and all these other things of how it happened. It was aliens. Motherfucker, we the aliens, nigga. I think that's why everybody hates us. Because deep down inside, we have superpowers that we don't know about. And if we ever learned them and it was ever unlocked, so you try to keep us fucked up. Can't happen forever. Maybe not in my lifetime, but there will come a time. But anyways, spread love, and love will spread itself. Colorado Club.